We are up here by the temple looking for the moon because there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse, and I wish that this did it justice. It's so pretty. Here we are, enjoying our evening. Blythe was in a tank top earlier.
I'm cold.
And it got really cold.
And I have... Hey, I'm Snoopy.
Snoopy?
I'm that guy from Snow White, see?
You mean Goofy?
Yeah.
Snoopy's good too.
Wait, I'm not Snow from Snow White, see?
Yeah, that's Goofy. No, yeah. Goofy's a dwarf, right?
Yeah, Goofy's a dwarf.
Yeah. Hey, little lady. Hey. Blythe. Blythe. You don't have to get up, but you gotta start thinking about it, okay? Are you thinking about it? The beauty YouTubers, holy cow, their videos, their get ready with me videos, I could just sit and watch for hours. So I am getting ready to go to therapy, and I have this thing where, oh, I don't want to put that on first. I have this thing where once a week I'm trying to get all the way ready. So shower, do my hair, put on makeup, and just be all the way ready. Once a week, meaning more than just Sunday, because I usually just do it on Sundays, because I will be the first to admit that I am the laziest person in the history of the world. I'll take a bath. I take a bath every night because I don't like being smelly-melly, but I've been watching way too much Scandal. But other than that, usually I don't like washing my hair. I never have, ever, because I just don't. And I have really thick hair, so I can go a long time. I can get away without washing it for, I really don't want to admit, but probably the longest I've ever gone without washing it when I've been at home and had necessary accommodations to wash it. The longest I've gone without washing it is like 10 days. So, yeah, it's thick and I can get away with that. But this morning, I woke up and I took my ponytail out and half of the hair stayed in place. And so I figured at that point it was probably time to wash my hair. And since I was going to therapy today, I thought maybe today would be a good day to get ready. Sometimes I think, like, I'm looking forward to this bypass and getting healthy again and whatever, but sometimes I think my life isn't going to start until then. So why get ready? Why put on fancy clothes? Whatever. Can we just talk about self-doubt for a minute? Yesterday I was just walking along, minding my own business, walking. I wasn't walking. Let's not kid ourselves. I was doing my own thing, and this sense of panic and anxiety came over me, and I don't even know what triggered it, but I really want to put my story out there and document my journey of getting my shit together, which is why I'm, making these videos. And yesterday I started thinking about it, and I don't know, I was so, and I tried to watch a couple of the past ones I've done, and I was so embarrassed. Part of getting my shiz together has been to learning to love myself again, and we're still a long ways away. I'm starting to love little parts of myself. I don't even know if this is making sense. But yesterday I had so much self-doubt and whatever come over me that I just wanted to give up. I was just well, I don't know. My goal is just even if one person hears my story or one person watches me deal with the things I'm dealing with and go through this transformation and it helps them in some way, then that's my goal. But I don't know. I don't even know why I feel this way, because I don't get embarrassed very easily, and I don't really care what other people think about me, but it's hard to not care what other people think about you when you don't even have that high opinion of yourself. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know I'm overall pretty amazing, but I wish I looked on the outside what I feel on the inside. Anywho, this morning Blythe was acting weird, and she told me she felt fine, but I don't know. I get freaked out because last year, one morning I got Blythe ready for school, and she was acting really weird. She hardly ate any of her breakfast, but she kept telling me that she was fine. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And so I took her to school, and I could tell, like, on the drive to school that she kept wincing. And I was like, what is the matter? And she's like, nothing, I'm fine. So I was like, all right. So I dropped her off, and as I was pulling away, like, my mommy gut told me that something wasn't right and I needed to go back. So I go back into the school, and she's not in her class, and, like, the bell had just rung, and she wasn't in her class. I asked her teacher where she was, and she said she had to go to the bathroom. So I walk into the bathroom, and I'm like, Blythe, and she's in one of the stalls, and she, like, yells out, she's like, Mom! And then she just starts puking. And the door was locked, and so I couldn't even get in to help her. And, yeah, so I'm all paranoid now that I'm not going to hear my mommy gut and it's going to happen again. But I told her, I asked her, why didn't you tell me that you weren't feeling good? And she was like, because if you miss a day of school, then you don't get to go to the party at the end of the week. And I was like, if you're throwing up, you're not going to go to the party at the end of the week anyway. It was like Wednesday. So, yeah, so today on the way to school, I was probably bugging her a little bit too much, but I was like, you promise that you feel okay? She's like, yes, it's not like the last time. If you have any questions about any of the products I'm using right now, please ask me in the comments and I will tell you what they are. Okay, now for my favorite part, blending. I like to blend. I'm not very good at contouring, but practice makes almost perfect, so I'm getting used to it. Could I just leave it like this? I don't know. I'm always not anxious, but yeah, I'm always anxious to go to therapy because we talk about some hard stuff, and some days in therapy are way easier than others. Some days I leave there feeling happy and motivated and ready to tackle the day, and then other times I leave there wanting to throw up everything that I've eaten in the past 5 days. So some of the things that we talk about when, like, we have to rehash past things make me want to vomit. You see this line right here? It's a natural cheekbone. They didn't show up until about 4 or 5 months ago, and I think it's just because my face is getting bigger, and so the fat is pocketing in different places. Oh well, it's not forever. I have been doing more reading on gastric bypass, and apparently you have to lose a certain amount of weight before the surgeon will schedule you. And I'm super nervous about that. I knew from the beginning that this whole thing wasn't going to be easy, but I'm so afraid that, because every time I've tried to lose weight, I just fail. So I am really nervous that he's going to say, well, you have to lose this amount of weight before you can have surgery, and then I won't be able to lose it, so I won't be able to have surgery. I don't know. I know that there's a lot of work involved. Trust me, I know this. But I'm just nervous. I'm nervous about this whole process. I feel like my spirit animal is a Southern woman. Because when I was little, I used to think that I've been covering up this accent I've had my whole life, and that if I just talk normal, if I just let myself talk normal, I would have a Southern accent. And then when I'm concentrating on anything, or especially when I'm cooking, it comes out when I'm cooking. Maybe Paula Deen is my spirit animal. I don't know. I don't think I like butter as much as she. See that old man? You see him right there? There he is. There's his head. He just rammed my car with a cart. And when I said, excuse me, he said, it's okay, it's not that nice anyway. I know leggings aren't pants. I know that. I am well aware of that. I am also aware that my legs probably look like sausages in them. Like they're just patterned sausage casings. I'm well aware. So I don't know why the group of high school girls I just passed decided to tell me. I don't know, maybe it made them feel good. Didn't make me feel very good, but I wish I could wear a big sign that around my neck that said, I know, I'm working on it. Like that's all it would have to say is, I know, ... ellipses for the fancy folk. So I know, ... I'm working on it. That's all the sign would need to say. I should buy bigger jeans, but I haven't worn jeans for like, probably since I was married, which has been 3 or 4 years now. And I'm not going to buy a pair of jeans in the size that I am, which for all of you out there, I wear a size 28. Isn't that sad? Oh well, I know I'm doing something about it. We're at the library. Just have to show you how cute Boy is. Just sitting there. I'm being the productive mother that's watching from the car. Woo! She told me she's getting too big for parks. Makes me sad. It's Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
You know what that means?
No.
What's for dinner?
Taco Tuesday!
It's tacos! And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I will sing the whole thing. Don't think I won't. Hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Ooh, ooh, I can't see. Ooh. No, don't stop right there. This song came out when I was in 6th grade. It's a classic. And I try. Oh my God, do I try? I try all the time in this institution. And I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? I pray every single day for revolution. Do I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to